Hello, and welcome back to my hair reset journey, episode 3. If you are new here, I'm basically here just testing different products to try and fix my dry, brittle, damaged, breaking hair and essentially try and bring it back to life. So, in the last episode, I tried a warm castor oil treatment. So, basically, castor oil with a heat cap on top. And I tried some other products that have been like sitting on my shelf that I've been meaning to try. So, go back, check out that playlist, and you can see those episodes up already. But diving into this, I want to start off with some updates. So first things first is I finished the Rizos Curls Heat Protection Multivitamin Leave-In. I finished this and I feel kind of middle of the road about this product. I think that it's a bit thin for me. My hair is still very dry and damaged, so I'm hoping to try to find another leave-in that might be a little thicker. But I really like the heat protection part of this product, and I could be convinced to potentially buy this again in the future. But for now, I think I'm going to move on and try something else. The second thing I want to update is that I did change. Well, not change. I did buy a new shampoo and conditioner. So I am trying the Pantene Daily Moisture shampoo and conditioner. I really needed a conditioner that was affordable and had really good slip. And so I was actually recommended this in the comments of my first hair reset video by Kiana Moore. So shout out to Kiana, thank you. And this is pretty much my go-to conditioner for now. I still swap between this shampoo and the other shampoos that I used previously, but I think it's good for the affordability and I could really use a lot without feeling guilty about the expense of the product. So I just wanted something cheap that I can just like slather on, and it does what I need it to do. Perfect. Now, for today's experiment, I am very excited because I am going to be trying the Fenty hair, what is it called? The Homecurl. This is a curl defining cream and it smells so good. I love the smell. It is very scented. If that matters to you, it's very scented, but I love the smell so much. I'm excited. Because I finished the Rizos Curls Heat Protection Multivitamin Leave-In, I'm going to try this today by itself. Just shampoo, condition, and then just try this product alone and see what this is giving. And if it needs an extra boost, then the next time around when I try this product, I'm going to pair it with the do 808 base gel that I've still been kind of using on and off. I still have that in the bathroom here. So I might just pair it with that. But I'm going to be testing this out this week, so I'm excited about that. And then the second thing, or I guess the other two things, since it's a pack, that I'm going to be trying is the Olaplex #7 Bond Oil and the #3 Complete Repair Treatment. And I've heard people really rant and rave about Olaplex, so I'm really excited to try this, particularly the repair treatment, because you basically put it on your hair for 3 minutes in the shower and then rinse it out, do your normal stuff. And it's supposed to be a really good repair treatment, which, as you can tell from this ponytail, I'm definitely going to need. And then the bonding oil. I just need to get back into using oils. I feel like I haven't been on my like oil situation as much as I probably should be. So I think this is a good starting point. And I definitely want to get into like actually getting coconut oil and grapeseed oil and jojoba oil and all that other stuff. But I need to do more research on that. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I am beginning with the Fenty hair, the Homecurl, moving on to Olaplex, and I'm pumped. I need to see a change, and I feel hopeful that these products are going to do it for me. So we'll see. Let me stop yapping and let me get right into it. Okay, it is like 8:45 and it is the end of the day, obviously, and I wanted to show what my hair looks like fully dried. Now, this is after using the Fenty Hair Homecurl, and I just tried to use it by itself, but I realized when I was diffusing it that I wanted to add a little bit of argan oil on it because it was getting a little dry. But let me turn around and just show you the whole. Okay. So, first impression, I think that this product definitely needs something added to it. Like, I don't think that I can just use it by itself. And I know that I put the argan oil on it, but I think that I'm either going to need to add a leave-in or I'm going to have to add a gel. So, I'm gonna try this product again, and the next time I try it, I'm gonna add the Dew 808 base gel that I've been using, and I'm gonna try this on top of the Home Curl and then see how that goes. Because I like how soft it is. It had a lot of slip when I was like putting the product in my hair. It felt really good. My hair just feels soft. It feels moisturized, but also it's clearly not as defined as I would like it to be. I do see that it's gonna get frizzy very quickly. Like I probably won't get second day hair. Like I already have frizz in the back over here. So I think that I just need to pair this with something else. But I think it's not so bad considering this is what it looks like with just this product in my hair by itself without like anything else really. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like when I pair it with something else because I don't know, I'm hopeful, but I'll report back. Let's see. Okay, so I just got it not too long ago and I wanted to record what my hair looks like now before it gets too late in the day because I use the Fenty Home Curl with the Dew 808 base gel on top. So I just wanted to show what it looks like when the Home Curl is like paired with something else. So I'm gonna turn around. Okay, now something I do want to mention is that it's raining today. It's like cloudy, overcast, dreary kind of day. So I do have like the shades open so I can try and get natural light coming in. But with the humidity and everything, I think that like my hair was bound to get kind of like puffy. So I see like the puffy curls here and stuff like that. But I do see some definition, which I'm liking. I see like some of my curls are kind of spiraling. Like these look nice down here, but I feel like the gel didn't give as strong of a hold as I would like for the definition that I wanted, basically. So I'm getting somewhere, but I still see a lot of like frizz and like dryness considering that I just did my hair. And I don't know, it feels like I can't really tell from the back, so that's why I keep like turning my head mid-sentence, but I'm really hoping that I can catch it on camera. But basically, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I want to keep trying the Fenty Home Curl and maybe I just need to try it with a different gel on top. Or I ran out of the leave-in conditioner, which I mentioned before. So I think that I'm gonna buy a new leave-in conditioner and then maybe try to put a leave-in underneath the home curl and then like maybe that'll give me more of like moisture. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Like maybe I'm not looking for hold. Maybe I'm looking for like more moisture, but then I don't know. I do need more definition. I feel like I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I have a couple products in my Amazon cart that I'm just gonna kind of order and then just keep going with the flow of like trying new products because I feel like I haven't hit my stride. Like I don't know. I'm trying new things, but I'm not getting the results that I'm looking for, and I'm losing steam a little bit, which kind of sucks. Like, at the end of the day, unless I'm planning on cutting all my hair off, like, I know that I'm going to be using new and different products anyway, so I might as well just keep documenting it and keep going with the flow. But it is hitting a point where I'm like, can something just work? And I know I'm only on episode 3, but I think with the fallout of my hair in the shower is making me get a little like antsy. Like I'm just gonna need some results to start happening now before I'm like bald. I'm like, my hair needs to stop falling out basically. So I need to figure out what the vibe is. But going back to this, I think I'm getting somewhere. I like the moisture. I just feel like I need to like pair this with something else. So I'm gonna try it with the leave-in conditioner. And I'm just gonna keep using the Fenty Home Curl and then maybe what it is that I just need to really commit to like a deep conditioning. So maybe it's like these products are doing the best that they can with my hair, but maybe it's just that my hair is very damaged. So it's like this is doing the best that it can do for my hair, but I just need to like go in with like the deep conditioners and stuff. With that being said, next step for me is testing out the Olaplex. What is it called? Number three. Let me get it. Hold on. The next thing for me is the Olaplex number 3 plus complete repair treatment, which is like you put it on your hair in the shower and then I think you leave it on for like 3 minutes and it's supposed to be really reparative. So we'll see. And then it also came with like the bonding oil. So I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know how much this little like vial is going to do for my hair, but this should be fun to just test. But I'm excited to see what this is going to do for my hair. And I'm really going to focus this like on the ends, but I wanted to check in with at least like showing what my hair looks like now, because I did say that I was going to show what the Fenty Homecurl looks like when it's like combined with the gel. It's just not doing it for me. Oh, and then one thing I want to comment on, the gel started like giving me like flakes, bro. Nah, no. No. So that's, I guess, where my frustration with this is that even though it's episode 3, I'm like, what's happening? Because something has got to give. And I definitely saw that like putting the gel on top of the Fenty Home Curl was causing it to kind of like crust up and flake up in my hair. So I'm just gonna like wash that out right now. Like I'm just I'm just like, I came home and I wanted to take a shower and I was like, no, let me record what my hair actually looks like with these 2 products combined so that I can take a shower and not have to feel like, oh, I didn't record it. So here we go. But it's nothing to write home about right now. And maybe I just need to do more concoctions. Maybe I just need like, maybe it's the gel's not doing it for me. Maybe I need to try to, I don't know. I don't know. But I will save my final and conclusive and cumulative review for the end. Right now, this is just like how I'm feeling in this moment and not my full review. So let me keep trying things out and move on to the Olaplex and document that. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to keep just saying maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'm a little disappointed. This is where I'm at right now. It is what it is. Let's try the Olaplex. So this is my hair after using the Olaplex number 3 plus complete repair treatment. I detangled my hair in the shower, spread this through my hair, and then let it sit for a little over 3 minutes. Then I followed up with a Pantene shampoo and conditioner. I'd say my hair is about 80% dry right now, but I'm gonna knock out soon, so I wanted to record my results. My hair felt so good in and out of the shower after using this. Off of the first wash, I'd say this product does what it promises. I'm smitten. I don't know if the camera's catching it, but my curls are really like spiraling. My hair feels soft and light. Now, it's not perfect, but off of just one use, it's showing more definition than previously, and it's a tad bit shinier. But I mostly see progress in my curl pattern and definition, and I definitely felt progress in the shower with how soft it made my hair feel. I still see frizz, honestly, but progress over perfection. This is a win for me. Okay, final review. I'm going to turn around, give you guys a 360 view, and then I'm going to talk about the products. Let's take a look at the inside of my hair, because this is generally the driest part, and the curls back here are usually like the tightest. And then we can look back here. Hopefully you can see. Okay. Okay, so after testing the Fenty Homecurl by itself, and then testing the Fenty Homecurl with the Dew 808 base gel on top, and then testing the Olaplex bonding oil and the complete repair treatment, I have my thoughts. So let me dive in. First thing is the Fenty Hair Homecurl. And I want to start off by saying this thing smells so good, and I cannot pinpoint what it smells like. It's very nostalgic for me, and yet for some reason I just cannot remember. I love this smell. It is scented. I know some people don't like scented things. I don't think it smells too crazy. Like, I don't notice that the smell is lingering when I'm like walking through the street and stuff like that, but it's definitely noticeable when I'm doing my hair. That's a pro for me. Another pro is that it has great slip. So when I'm putting this in my hair does feel softer and it feels like it's easier to comb through. What else? It's also just like a drippier, like runnier product. Like even right now, like if I turn it upside down, it will come out of the bottle. Like right now, I just flipped it upside down and I'm like, yeah, I'm making a mess. As opposed to the As I Am Curl Enhancing Smoothie, which I have some like compare and contrast that I could do. The As I Am Curl Enhancing Smoothie, which I have here, actually feels like more tacky, like it's way thicker. Like if I turn it upside down or knock the bottle, like this thing isn't gonna like fall out of here or anything like that. It's way thicker, and I was hoping that this, because of that, would be way more moisturizing, but it does feel like it ends up coating my hair as opposed to really like getting into the follicle and like actually moisturizing like deep within. With that being said, the thing that I really liked about this as well, that is something very specific, and I don't know, maybe this is just me. I don't know if this is even attributed to the product, but I noticed that when I was washing or wetting or rinsing my hair in any capacity, like after I use this product, my hair felt like it absorbed water easier than before I was using this product. So essentially, it was giving that on the sliding scale of like porosity from like a low porosity to high porosity, it felt like it was becoming higher porosity than it was previously, whereas like I would normally be in the shower for a long time before my hair even really got wet. Like I'd have to massage the water into my hair. But with this, it felt like my hair was just absorbing the water a little bit easier with this product in my hair when I was washing it out afterwards. So I liked that. I'm gonna keep my eye on that and see if that continues, or if that's just like something that I noticed this week, or I don't know. I'm making a lot of changes as well. So maybe that's something else, but I noticed it particularly after I was using this. So I do like that. The only downside I would give for this is that it doesn't feel like it is enough hold for me personally. I think the first time that I used it, the first impression, it didn't have enough hold, and I can tell that it got frizzy pretty easily. The second time that I used it, well, let me get into that next. But essentially, I feel like this is great. Pros, cons is that it is not strong enough for me. Now, moving on. So the next thing I tried doing was adding the 808 base gel on top of this the next time that I like wash my hair and try to do my hair care routine, to see how that worked out. Unfortunately, that combination did not work. I immediately got flakes in my hair. It just seemed like it didn't, those two products just didn't mesh well for me and my hair. I don't want to say that they're bad products. I just feel like they just didn't work well together. And I had no intention of retrying that to see, you know, second try, third try. First try, I saw the flakes. I didn't like it. I'm not going to do it again. So, not a fan. Won't be mixing those two. That being said, I actually feel like I probably won't buy the 808 base gel again. Not that it's a bad gel, it's just not doing enough for me. And if I'm gonna be pairing it with other things and it starts flaking up, I don't know if it's the home curl, I don't know if it's the gel, but the gel just, I'll say that for now, it's just not doing enough that I care to repurchase it once it's done. So once it's done, it's done. And I'll just, you know, get something else. With that being said, I do want to continue using the Fenty home curl. I just want to try it with other things and see. I still want to keep experimenting with it. I do have high hopes for it, and I've heard a lot of good reviews. So I'm like, maybe I just haven't used the right things. I also feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like I do have a good hair day today. So it's not like a bad product, but I can tell that I'm not going to get second day hair, or that if the wind blows, it's not going to stay. So I know it's going to get frizzy really easily if I touch it a lot or whatever, and I'm kind of just looking for something that maintains a little stronger. So Olaplex. I will start off with the Olaplex #7 bonding oil, which this will be a quick review. I like it. It's okay. I'm not going to repurchase it probably. I'm going to continue to use it. I've been using it so far to break the cast on my hair after it's like kind of dry or damp after I wash it. It's working well. It's working fine. It's nothing to write home about. I like it, but I use the argan oil OGX. I think that's the brand, OGX argan oil, and it does the same thing. So I don't really see why I would switch over, but it was a gift set. It was a part of the Olaplex like gift kit or whatever. So I'm using it. I'm gonna finish it, but other than that, I don't have much to say about it. Now, the #3 complete repair treatment from Olaplex. I have a lot to say about that. So I got this little thing. You use it for 3 minutes in the shower, then you shampoo and conditioner, and my hair loved this. I only used it once, so I could only really give my first impressions, but I have to say that my hair liked it a lot. I think that I could attribute my hair looking good right now to this, probably more than the Fenty curl, because when I first used the Fenty Homecurl, it wasn't really giving. And it wasn't until I used like this repair treatment that I really started to see more definition. And it's still not completely perfect. Like I do still feel like I need to put something, maybe another leave-in under, or like a mousse or something on top. This today is just the Fenty Hair Home Curl by itself. But I use this in the shower beforehand. And so I feel like you can probably tell a difference between like the first time I used the Fenty Hair Home Curl versus like right now. And that I would have to say is because I use like the Olaplex in between. So I'm definitely going to be using this several times. And honestly, unless something comes up, I'm probably gonna repurchase this. Like I could already tell off jump that like I really like this. This like my hair felt so good in the shower. Great slip, great detangle. I also noticed, I don't want to put too much on this, but I also noticed that when I like wet my hair after using this, like the next day after I dried it, whatever, next time I tried to do my hair again, there was less fallout in the shower. I don't know if I want to attribute that to the Olaplex because I only used it once, or if it's like the Fenty hair, because I also noticed, like I said before, that it is helping with like my porosity. So maybe I'm just getting like less breakage because I'm just using better products overall. I don't know, but I did notice less fallout in the shower. So I was like, I'm gonna keep this up. So I could foresee myself most likely repurchasing this. Hopefully it doesn't break the bank. I actually don't know how much a full bottle of this costs, but I'm gonna be honest, I'll jump. It kind of feels like it's worth it. I'm gonna check the price, but I feel like it's probably gonna be worth it because my hair did feel better off of just one use. And I'm curious to see what consistent usage of this would do over time. So would I reuse these products? Yes. Honestly, none of them are horrible. I would reuse these products. I would definitely finish them out. The question is, would I repurchase? Now, like I said, I would definitely repurchase the Olaplex #3 complete repair treatment. I love this. This was great. And it's such a small bottle that I feel like it wouldn't be crazy for me to say I would repurchase this because it's not like a full size whatever. So this is probably a couple of more in shower treatments, and then I would have to buy the big size bottle if I want to really give it like a good try anyway. But off of the sample size, I could definitely see myself buying the larger size. I already said about the bonding oil, probably not going to repurchase this. I will finish this. I mostly use it on my ends. I mostly use it to break the cast. Once this is done, I'm switching back over to the OGX argan oil. I don't think it's that big of a difference. As for the Fenty hair, the Homecurl, it's too soon to say if I'm going to repurchase it. I'm definitely going to continue to use it and continue to try different combinations so I can get a better hold. So maybe I need like a leave-in, or I'm going to try it with a leave-in, and then I'm going to try it with a mousse that I have on its way. So we're going to try and see if I just need to pair this with something else. But it is too soon to say if I will be repurchasing this. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. but I like it so far. So I'm kind of excited to continue to use it. I just haven't really had like a good like wow hair day with the Fenty hair so far. So that's why I'm a little bit more like I want to keep messing with it, but I'm not completely like sold. Now that being said, for the As I Am Curl Enhancing Smoothie, I still have some left in here. I'm gonna use it for like slick backs or like whatever, but I don't see myself repurchasing this, and it still smells good, but I'm really not completely interested in like finishing or like, yeah, really finishing this out. So I'm just gonna use it on like slick backs or whatever. Like it's still there. I could still use it here and there if I know I want to wet my hair, but I'm not gonna go anywhere, stuff like that. But this is not probably not gonna get repurchased. As well as the Dew 808 base gel. Just not really feeling it. I don't know. I'm open to looking for something different. So another thing I realized while I was filming this was that in the beginning of the episode, I started off feeling kind of, I guess, like disappointed because of the gel flake situation with trying to like pair different products on top of each other. But then after trying the Olaplex, it kind of reminded me that there's only but so much that styling products can do until I get like a really good deep repair conditioner. So finding the Olaplex really made a difference and seeing the potential of like the Homecurl. And I'm just excited to continue to use the Olaplex and then see how that impacts my like reviews of other products moving forward, because a styling product can only make my hair look so good if it's not like nourished from within. So I kind of noticed that from this episode, and I'm super excited about getting the Olaplex because of that. I think it just will help with the process of like experimenting with different products. This is like the first deep conditioning treatment that has really made like such a big impact. I would say I really did like the egg, mayo, and olive oil. The castor oil was kind of like hit or miss for me. And then what else did I do? The alma oil bond mask from Shea Moisture. That was a little like, I could take it or leave it. But this feels like really amazing. I think of all the products that I've tried so far in this series, I mean, we're only on episode 3, but like this has been the most I've seen an impact like pretty immediately. So I'm like, ooh, I like this. This is gonna stay. This is the top of my mind. I think this kind of turned this like episode upside down for me after having like the flakes and everything and just kind of feeling frustrated at the Homecurl like not really holding or doing enough. But yeah, I'm still experimenting. I'm still figuring out what works. I'm liking this vibe right now. I feel like I'm making strides in the right direction, but we're not fully there yet. So I'm still in this journey, and yeah, just getting closer to getting healthier curls. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me, and I will see you in the next one.